Dun, 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 uh, uh. I don't know if let me change it. Make a screenshot cover. Go and change it. I don't want this to be me. Oh. Oh, I know how. Hold on. TikTok self. Yes. And we're gonna upload. Oop, nope, not that. Nope, not that. I just. Yeah, I downloaded it. I should be in my pictures. That. Oh my gosh. I literally just did. Or did it get online? No, I did do it online. I did it here. So it should be in my, my files. Like that. I want to change my profile picture, so I gotta get it right. Hold on one second. It just takes me a second to frickin' find where the heck it went. It's like trying to find. Kidding me? Oh, mother. All right, all right. I'm not messing with it anymore. I was gonna change my TikTok picture. Maybe I'll feel more in the mood later to do that because I am not fucking with that shit anymore. And so it's time. It's time to play some War Thunder. War Thunder. War. This sweater won't come on. Okie dokies. I'm gonna do this one first, just cause I want to. Let's see. Okie dokie. Let's listen to some music. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Let's just relax a little bit. That's all we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna it's our first trip. We have a I have not been playing. Don't you run into me. All right. Oop. And then look at my you see one hand movement with the mouse. And saying no, look like a crazy drunk driver. Terrible. And happy Halloween if that is something you celebrate. I personally just don't partake. Just too overstimulating for me. I don't think that was me. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, it feels so good. Arrgh. I'm whining there. That was a good whine, wasn't it? And I'm like, arrgh. Arrgh. Dang it. Welcome. Happy Halloween to those that like to go outside and ask for candy. I personally feel uncomfortable asking strangers for candy. Maybe it's my age, but yeah. And it's just not my thing. And I'm okay with that. And then plus, I get really overstimulated because there's a lot of kids. But I love kids, but they're just. I'm like, because all of a sudden now I'm mom to like 50 kids, right? Because I want to. I'm paying attention to everybody. And you know how kids they start running across the road. No. I will not put myself through that anymore. I get scared for them. I worry. You know. And then I got my own kid. They're like, that's too much. And then I am like zapped that fast, my brain, because because everybody has decorations too, so everything is new, and that's a lot of brain stuff, and it's not worth being crabby over. No way. Besides, my kids bring home candy anyway, and I get to look. I have to do a safety check to make sure everything's good. Make sure there's no bad candy in there. They got my favorites. That's a parental rule there. No, I feel like that's like that's a rule from the 80s. I still go through candy. I'll go through each one, and make sure it hasn't been tampered with. Then, I'm such a nerd. Where is the beautiful witch? I don't know where she went. She didn't have any money to buy a costume. That's what happened. So you're just left with me. So I'm so sorry. Alright, that was the first round. Baby check. Safety check. Baby check. Best part for us parents. You gotta do safety check. that means I gotta inspect it and make sure that it is appropriate for my child to eat. And, stuff. You know. 'Cause I like the, Mr. Good bars. And I'm really trying not, my son, I did a candy drop, like right behind me. And I am really trying to build the trust there. It's just, no, I'm just gonna we'll do it all at one time. And I'll be like, no, I don't think this one's any good. This one's, I don't like a lot of candy, just, a little bit. Now I want to look, just to see. Well, I guess. What the hell is with these fucking Smarties? No, I don't like Smarties. Smarties are gross. And there was very little chocolate in there and just lollipops. I'm very disappointed. Damn. I don't like Smarties. I feel like Smarties offend my principles of life. This is not. I'm pretty. No one eats dots anymore. And if you're eating dots, you have no teeth. Why are dots still being offered? Does anybody want to tell me why dots? Gross. There was my Halloween rants against dots. Hey, would you like to have a teeth come out tonight? Have some dots. Would you like your cavity to pop out? Have some dots. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. What are the other ones that are like the most other terrible ones? I better put. I'm sure my man has already counted these. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. It smelled pretty good in there, but I didn't see the other ones. You know, those little like chocolate balls with the white stuff in it. I don't know what you call them, but they're gross. And boy, I literally haven't opened it up, and the chocolate was on the bottom, and Christina, that's not good for you. You don't need to be eating that right now. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, don't open it. Don't smell it. Because if you smell it, you're gonna want some. I'm gonna say I'm not a big candy eater. It's not my thing. It's not really been my thing. But it does smell good. I'm looking for my other headphones. Where? Because these things like all have like the battery life of, I don't know, a Roku battery, a Roku remote. Even worse than that. It's just Halloween. You know, it's just like two things. You know, you want them to have all the candy, but at the same time, it's so hard just not to just want to have a couple. And you gotta be really creative in your sales technique when you get your candy. Is all. I think just creative. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this Reese's Pumpkins. Yeah, you know, I like dark chocolate, so I can usually sell a dark chocolate innocently. Like it's usually kids don't like dark chocolates. I'm like, I'll take that dark chocolate. And then of course I like the stuff with the peanuts and stuff in there, and so I get those. But that's about it. That's all the ones I can finagle. But you see how good I have not put any in my mouth because I'm really trying to build this trust because he's gonna ask me, did I touch his candy stash? And I'd be like, no, I did not. I looked at it and I smelt it, but I did not eat any. You know, it's important to and I'm because I'm autistic. I'm terrible. I might as well just be honest from the get go. Nope. I smelt it. I looked around it, but did not eat anything. I promise. And I'm being honest. And then he looks at my face and he knows I am because I'm a terrible liar. I can wait. You know, and actually, I think when they give it to you and they share, uh, you know, we're trying to do like a little, you know, teaching moment of give and take and being accepting of, you know, I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm a weirdo when it comes to parenting. I like to play first tier. It's my favorite. I used to take flight lessons, and I've like flown like a Cessna 150 and a 152, like a 172, and prop planes make me feel like I'm 19 again. I'm 18 again. You know what I mean? Flying and learn how to fly. I was gonna go to Amarillo, and as be a pilot and all that good stuff. Face blue smiling. I don't know what that means. So yeah. So I just play. I like the way it sounds. You know, all the movement. It's very like comforting. But just don't feel the same. Because I've never been in one. So as you know, again, being autistic, I can connect more with this because I'm familiar with what a prop feels like and what it feels like to do like a pre-flight check and to touch the prop and you know, check the oil. You know what I'm saying? I tier. It's just it's too fast. I like slow tier. It's more fun and it's busier too. I don't know. It's fun. And if you've never had a chance to have a flight lesson, I really encourage you to have one. Especially if you fly this game a lot, you won't regret it. It'll be the best thing you ever did your whole life. It's pretty neat. Even if it's like a little 152, you'll be like, this is the coolest shit I've ever done in my life. For sure. Hmm. I, I know. No, I literally die immediately. And I don't like to die fast. I want to die slowly. Well, I prefer, you know what? I prefer the chase. I prefer the fight, the length of time of us spinning around and chasing each other around. I don't get that same experience at higher tiers. And then my plane doesn't move the same either. To make it fun, I don't know. You know, a little aerobatic, I guess, is fun. Because these planes do things that those other ones don't do. You know what I mean? I don't have to go fast to have fun. I'd rather go slow. It's easier. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aw. Huh. That's one of my favorite ones. I love the Poliers. I actually just love the paint job. And when I say this every single time I fly it, hopefully whoever paints it or did the design is listening. That I think is beautiful. I wish you would do every single one of my planes because it's just beautiful. I like that whole kind of, you know, that almost like a Banksy kind of look to it. Mm. All right, so I'm gonna be honest. I am not maybe not a candy eater, but I am a cake eater. I love cake. Yo, what's up? Is France your main? No, I don't have a main. I just alternate and try to fly each plane as many times as I can so that I don't have to think about it when I fly them. I'm trying to make it muscle memory. So it helps me as an autistic and other things. ADHD, dyslexia, all that other stuff. Uh, so the less thinking I have to do about like flying the plane and the missiles, the better I do at, let's say, aiming and that sort of thing. And so that's the goal, is to practice so that all this is second nature and all the aiming part, you know, is automatic. But the problem is, I changed a lot, so I forget. Like, I forget what each plane can do. But that keeps it more exciting, I think. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get a reward or like, you know, a plaque or anything for being the most awesomest pilot ever. I'm pretty sure. I always tell I'm getting tired. The words start coming out of my mouth like, ugh. I was busy today. Busy, busy, busy. Yo. My favorite cake? Um, I'm gonna say German chocolate. My grandma made a really good German chocolate one. I like USSR. Japan is probably my favorite. Um, I think it's just whatever I'm feeling. Because some days I'm feeling like I just, I want to go USA. Tier 8. I'm just feeling shitty, and I don't give a shot. But yeah, thank you. I love that flavor. That and my other one is strawberry cake. Where it's like strawberry icing, but it has to be homemade cake, like the kind you make at home. I don't like bought cake. I like the stuff in the box. I don't know. It looks like you are. I have a multi-stream chat, so you're the only one I see. And thank you for being here. Happy Halloween. I don't. I don't have a big Twitch following. I'm not. I don't know why. But I probably because I'm not doing what I'm, like what everybody else is doing. High tier. That's okay. A lot of high tiers. Boop. Yeah. And sometimes I fly better when no one's watching me. So like if there's not a lot of viewers, it's like I'm not that mad about it. So I'm like, I'll probably fly really good, knowing that nobody's watching me. You're level 100? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That's cool. I one day I'll be there. But I'm not really in a hurry. But I think that's pretty cool. Have you ever been to the antique shops where you can actually buy a real whatchamacallits? I got almost bought my son some, but they were just too expensive at the antique store. But yeah, metals are they're just so beautiful because you really know somebody earned something for them, and that there was. I don't know. I'm pretty patriotic, so just that's how I was brought up. I imagine 10 years of grinding will do that. No, my dad was he's still alive, but we just don't speak because of my mom. But he was an Army Ranger, so I was kind of brought up like an Army Ranger, I guess. So like a soldier, and yeah, I don't know, but so you'll see that's why the dedication, the repetition to keep trying. That's all like this mentality to go, 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 go. Yeah. Yeah. No excuses. Get up and go. $10 years. That's a long time. I can't even believe this game has been around for 10 years. That's a long time. You think they might have made this system be even better? I would think. For 10 years, they should have perfected it by now. But you know what? I don't think that's what. I don't think that's what this game is for. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was it. That's what that was. I think this game, in my conspiracy theorist idea, just from what I've noticed, is to look for pilots. Pilots that are naturally, I just think some people are just naturally good at it. And that's what they're looking for. It hidden under the concept of it being a game. I don't think that's a bad thing. I actually think that's a great way to find pilots, but that's what I think it is. Because you're really seeing a lot like someone's thinking process. Are they a team player? Like you're seeing a lot of stuff about their psychology. If you watched one player play over and over again and they were particularly good, for sure, you could learn a lot about someone, and then if need to be, pull them out and have them be on your team or whatever to fly your planes. Because it seems odd, not odd. It's just it's interesting that the gameplay is still repeated. It's just a play, and then how they mix the players up. It's interesting. If you've ever like looked at that kind of stuff, if you're bored, like their players card and stuff. Model with reduced textures. Why does it say that at the bottom of my screen? It's kind of annoying me a little bit. Oh, it's America. Alright, well, good night. I hope you have a very good evening, and I hope to see you again. Make sure you subscribe, though. Because that way I appreciate it. Thank you. And happy Halloween. Be safe, and don't eat too much candy. It's not good for your teeth. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Sometimes, yeah. It. Are you guys like familiar with Maslow's law? I think it's called Maslow's law. What's wrong with my face cam? You don't like it? You're not liking my face? You like my hair? What? Am I supposed to be looking like Miss America? I thought I was flying planes, so I wasn't sure which part I was doing. Like, am I supposed to be Miss America and be beautiful, or am I supposed to try to win? So that's why I say, bro, what is with this face cam? My question is, bro, what's wrong with my face cam? You just don't like my face, and I'm not. If that's okay with me, my feelings aren't hurt. I may not like your face either, but does it not work? Is it not clear? I mean, be more specific. I'm autistic, so you gotta, give me more information. Bro, I don't like your face cam because I don't like your face. Bro, I don't like your face cam because it's blurry. Bro, I don't like your face cam because any one of those options are incredibly helpful for me as an autistic. Extra details, and then I can be more specific in my answer. So, so that's why I was curious by how you could elaborate perhaps on your question. Maybe I'm not flying well enough for you, and the my base cam is perhaps getting in the way. Listen, I can only what's the word I want to say? Like not anticipate, but okay, dumbass shit. Oh, we died. We're back. I gotta go back. All right. I am. I'm now back, and we are here. We are here. We are doing it. Check this out. I think it work. No. I could actually hear this earlier, and I turned it off. My plasma thingy. Alright, turn it off. Next time I will, but I'm not going to this time. Mm, 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 mm. Yikes. You know, that hurt. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Uh-oh. Was it? Dang. Why? Dun, 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 dun. Model with reduced textures. Why does it say that? That's so fucking weird. How to put this other thing on here, and maybe that's why something's on there. 'Cause it's a beta test, so that could probably be what it is. Alright, I'm gonna quit cigarette, so you can watch a replay where maybe I'm not a totally terrible player. Let's see. Oh, it's me and my dude play. Yeah. Let's see. I'll use my shot on. There, look at him. We'll watch that one. We'll be right back. A dog, he's gotta go outside. Make sure it plays. Oh, it's Tanks. Sorry, it's Tanks. We'll be right back. I did so bad. Alright, come on, Jake. I exploded. Surprise. I don't... I cannot see the other tanks when I'm playing. Terrible. I'm just gonna let you watch me just fail miserably. Because why not? Because... it's like... It, you know what? It's so much visual stuff. I'm not... I know I just need to practice over and over and over again. But in order for me to practice, I have to like it. And it's harder to like it if it's hard. Because how lame is that? I know that's a lame excuse, but it's like, I get really overstimulated and I don't want to do it. And there's a lot, I feel like with tanks, there's a lot more I have to think about. In regards to like, mechanisms. In regards to, you know, it's almost, I would say, equivalent to maybe like flying like a bomber or something, that effect, you know what I'm saying? Because you have so many different things that you have to think about in your flight or in your thing. And it's not I like the driving of the tanks. I just don't like the dying part. Oh my gosh. Listen, I can't watch myself keep dying. I was playing one time and I had no idea that they could, like, they would ram you. And I was so offended. I was like, Otto, what do you mean they can just ram me no matter what? He's like, yeah. I was like, you didn't tell me that part. Because it startled me, like that this tank had cornered me into a building corner, and then kept pushing my tank up against the wall. I'm like, is this supposed to be happening? You know, all these questions I've never experienced before. Needless to say, you know, tanks has not been my first go-to. Probably because of that experience. My feelings were hurt. Like, why you gotta keep ramming me in the wall? I'm smaller than you are. Oh my gosh. And then of course Otto is super patient. I feel better today. I think I got better sleep last night, so that made a big difference. I think some days if I have better sleep, then I have better ability to like mask, and because you know, like to me would be more like a customer service. So I don't like to be all mopey, but I do like to have the routine. So some and part of autism awareness is saying that not every day are you gonna see the same person. So, and I'm trying to prove a theory and thought on that, and so that's why I keep it. And War Thunder, I think, is an excellent way to keep a record of that. So I guess it's my own personal experiment I'm currently creating on myself. My ability to remember and still to do things even if I'm not, my brain is full of fog. Does that make sense? I don't know if that probably doesn't make sense. If you're not autistic, it doesn't make sense to you, but that's my goal. Oh, trees bad. Trees bad, Christina. Trees are bad. We'll go there. Yeehaw. Mm, mm, mm. But thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. I just appreciate you visiting. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I really do. How was your day? Did you have a good day? Oh, you see that? Oh man, he cut my friggin'. Ah, he cut my wing. That's all right. That was one was good. Well, a busy day is a good day. At least a busy day moves. I prefer a busy day. I like to be busy actually. The busier the better. I don't like days where I'm sitting or I'm not doing anything. I like to get things done. So there I really don't like to give myself any, I because I know me, you know what I mean. So I won't allow myself. I make rules for myself, Christina. You don't. I only like let myself be on TikTok, let's say like in the morning, just because my day hasn't started yet. Like technically, I'm not at work, but during my work day, I really try to, you know, stick to a schedule, try to complete stuff. Ugh, it's hard, but especially when the list is long. My son, he's like, I know you play War Thunder all day. I'm like, no, son. I I I enjoy War Thunder too much. War Thunder is a reward. It is not. This is not a job. This is a reward for uh completing my task for the day. I I I really have to be really strict with myself. But I don't mind being that way. It's just I have to be. But I think too, like the way I was brought up, there was There was never any room for any excuses. No excuses were allowed. So, you gotta get it done. Figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm still flat. That's not good. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Uh-oh. We're not turning anymore. Yikes. Watch. Nah. See if I can come back around. Ah, too late. I'm too injured. I couldn't do it. I couldn't save myself. Yeah, it's just a little bit. But it's my reward. It has to be like, okay, you do this stuff, then I can do this stuff because because I don't, with my ADHD, moderation is hard for me. So it's like only from this to here, and this is all you get. So you better do it when you get there. Yeah, but because I enjoy it and I get relaxed. I want to do an experiment on. I've the batteries in my blood pressure because I bet you my hypothesis is I bet you my blood pressure drops when I play this game. Like I bet you I use actually there's a physiological response of reduction of stress, and so I that's on my to do list. But I like to do things technical, so we'll have to see how I figure that one out. But you know what I'm saying? Because your body's going to tell you, you know, how you're responding to something. Is it giving you a lot of stress, a little bit of stress? And every time I fly, I feel reduced, and that it is like crack. If that's what it does, but is it that you're learning? Is it that your brain is now on no longer on its emotional side, the right side of your brain? Because you have to. Flying's not going to be on your emotional side. It's going to be on your other side, right? So that could also be the reason why you feel better. Is that you're no longer stuck on the right side of the brain, where you're feeling the emotions of, say, a worry, stress, but now we're logically can see our life and so on and so forth. It's an idea. It could happen. You don't know. Ugh. Ugh. Let me get the guy back. Well, I think everything should be in moderation. But if you're gonna, your brain can't really be in control of you. You gotta really have. But think you have a good night. You really have to be in control of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Which is hard to do. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Just because that way you remember where I'm at. And you can come back. And say hello again. Because I appreciate it. I'm like a chapstick addict. I have so much chapstick in random places in the house. So I'm always ready to chapstick myself. What? Oh. Cannons. Oh, dang it. Oh, I was so close. I was close. I almost missed it. Almost. Like how horseshoes and grenades, like, kind of close. That was it. Cannons. It's cannons. Cannons? I don't know. I can't hear them. What the fuck was that shit? Who hit me? Oh man. Dang. Did you guys like see my brain? I was trying to make my my YouTube presentation, so I was bringing out my brain, and it has like a whole I love the brain so much, but if you have not had the opportunity to touch the brain and to see the different parts of it, it's kind of neat. Happy Halloween! How are you doing today? Are you having a great day? I hope so. And then I was going to use, I'm going to show you. Hold on, let's see. Oh, no. Okay, you want to see something? I'll show you something. I know you want to see War Thunder, but I don't care. Look. right? So you know what this is? This is your little plasma thing. Let's see if it stays in there. I don't know if it's gonna stay on. Damn it! Oh. I don't think this is the right battery thing for it. Let's see. It's not. Ah! I'll have to look again. See, it's sparking. Don't let things spark. That's a bad thing. I gotta find the right thing. But what I wanted to show you is that's a great example. Like the difference between an autistic brain and regular brain is how much activity happens. The difference between the two, but I, I don't care. I don't play War Thunder instead of look for a chord. Because I have more chords and I wonder like maybe like if there was like a zombie apocalypse that you could use chords as a form of currency. What do you think? Possible. Because, you know, especially like the AC chords, I'm thinking maybe that might be a way to, you know, to save my life later on. Just something like that happen. It's America. Alright. Ooh, that was close. You see that? I'm gonna twist that plane all the way around if I had to. Feeling kind of hungry. Hmm. 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 You're a fake real person? Fake real person, Joy. Oh. Ooh, we were close. You see that? Ooh. Again. Again. And missing plane parts that are essential to flight. And they're kind of important. Happy Halloween, everyone. To those of you that are at home and not Halloweening, or you already Halloweening and now you're home and you already done your candy check and now you've had a lot of sugar and now you're still awake. Welcome. If it my choice, and I would be answering the door in a Victorian outfit, like I can. like you know, I got one of them old black morning outfits, the ones like we're at a little bit of Lizzie Borden kind of thing. But I don't have any money, so I didn't have it. But that's what I've been wanting to do. It's just kind of so warm for that. But yeah, I could really open the door, looking like I literally just came out of the Victorian area. I think it'll be fun. Ugh. Mm. Are you a circle? Why are you a circle? Are you guys having fun yet? I really hope you guys got some good candy. Like your favorite kind was in there, and you're like, oh my god, I found it. That really is what life's about. Is when you find your favorite candy. Some really really good chocolate. As long as they're not Whoppers. That's the name of them, Whoppers. Who invented Whoppers? And if you invented Whoppers, well, you need to be banished from this planet, in my opinion. Because those are the worst candies I've ever had in my. Have you ever had, like, they put these Whoppers in these bags, right? Whoppers in those dots. And if you're the one person that likes Whoppers, I apologize. I don't want to take away from your enjoyment, but those are the worst candies I've ever seen in my entire life. Is Whoppers. You're like, I mean, you could be the most desperate person. You're like, you want some candy, you want some chocolate right now, and then you see Whoppers, and you're like, nah, I'm good. I don't want no Whoppers. Not today. I'm gonna say no to the Whopper. You know, I like crunchy candy though. I like the way I have a little bit of a crunch. Yeah. I don't really like it if I have to do too much chewing. And I don't like gummy bears. I don't like those either. You know, I'm kind of a candy kind of fancy person. I'm a little bit ashamed right now that I'm saying it out loud. That I'm so that specific on my candy preferences. It's not on purpose. It's just, you know, sometimes you get candy, you're like, no, not even if I'm close to death, do I want to eat this candy ever again. Let's see here. Oh man, we're just gonna play Halloween. I have one Halloween memory. That's when we lived in Alaska. Well, I think I have two. One, I had the Wonder Woman. Um, because they used to have plastic faces, and it was like a whole plastic outfit. And I was Wonder Woman one year. Wonder Woman was like my favorite. And then I was a clown. I didn't like being a clown. I don't know why I was a clown because I was not happy. And Halloween in Alaska is pretty cold, and so you had to wear your snowsuit underneath your clown costume. That was terrible. I feel like I wish I never was a clown that year. If I really could go back in time. It was terrible. It was snow on the ground then. Not like it is here, in Vegas where it's still nice outside. No, it's cold. I used to walk in the morning when I was in elementary school. And like Otto's age, 6th grade. I had to walk in the dark to the bus stop, and it would be like, I don't know, like 10 degrees outside, freezing, pitch black dark, and then wait outside by myself in pitch black dark, waiting for the bus. In the middle of like the forest, kind of, because it was kind of the forest in Alaska. So yeah. And it was very normal. It was a very normal thing. It was like I didn't even think anything of it. Just like I didn't think of it when I had to shovel the driveway because, that was my job. And we had a long driveway. And we had a lot of snow, too. So imagine, because I'm skinny like I was skinny like Axel skinny. Like, yeah, that's not, I'm never like a big, and I'm out there, my job was to shovel the driveway with a shovel at nighttime when it was freezing outside. And I'm gonna say, like, the driveway probably was about maybe 30 feet long, maybe? It was long. And then it was a 2-car garage. And of course, when it's snowing, it kind of keeps coming. And then in the summertime, I had to do the lawn. And that was the push mower. And we lived on, it was like it was an acre, but it wasn't like an acre like you think. It was kind of surrounded the house, but there's a lot of like little valleys and stuff. And that was my summer job, was the lawn. And those bags were heavy when they're full of grass. Yeah. And I don't remember anyone being home. That's what's the funny thing. Nobody was home. I don't remember anyone ever being there supervising me or going, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that. None of that. Isn't that crazy? And there was no nap. Like, you couldn't nap at our house, so there was no naps allowed. Well, not that it wasn't allowed. It just was. discouraged that if you're napping as a child, then you're lazy. So you need to get up and do something. So there was no napping either. And I think too that I think that's how come my autism was never ever like seen is because nobody ever talked to me. My grandpa did, but we were talking about like cribbage and uh, things of that nature, which you would not have noticed my autism then. But just in daily life, nobody ever spoke to me. Other than get up, time for school, go, that kind of thing. There was no what do you call it? Affection or whatever you call it. And I didn't get that growing up. My brother did. He got a lot of affection, but he's not autistic either. So I think my mother just wasn't able to connect with me, so she just which happens I think to a lot of kids that are autistic, unfortunately. And I appreciate you saying that. No, I understand. No, no, I don't feel. That's why I built the website is because I want to help other moms, connect with their kids. But when you're a mother not being able to connect with your child, and you're not, let's say, autistic, and your child's autistic, you're thinking that you're a bad mom, and so of course it becomes internalized. But that's unfortunately, she hasn't given me the opportunity to speak to her to let her know that that's how I feel because she decided her guilt is more important, is more intensified than her ability to have an open conversation about that. But that's okay. But I'm not. I'm very like a minority in comparison to other autistics. With so many of us have had the same experiences. I just my brother he has Crohn's, and so I guess because you could see his issue, on a screen, it was real. You know what I mean? But when I have thought about it, like I remember one time because they did a IQ test on my brother, and he tested really well, and he like gifted or whatever. And I remember asking my dad, I said, Dad, how come you're not IQ testing me? I want to see what my IQ test is. He goes, maybe sometimes we don't want to know what our IQ tests are because if we know and the number comes down lower than what we think it is, it can affect our thinking. And at the time, it did not register what he meant. That's too young to even to logically think what he was communicating to me. But and what was the crazy thing is, I think it was the crazy thing is that I do test terribly. Like I'm a terrible tester. Like if you test me like I don't know what hurt because I have double dyslexia, so like it's a little bit challenging. But when I did my I found that Cogna DNA. So you put up your DNA, and then it does your genetic DNA, and then that came back, and then I was like, now Now it came back at 129. It was like, all right, now I'm good. And it even said I had ADHD. It had dyslexia. It was already in my genetics. So it was already there. And once I saw that with my own eyes, it was like, now I know that my brain is capable. I just have to maybe, finagle things a bit to get there. You know what I mean? Because I think they test autistic children expecting, that I don't know what they're expecting. Like, first of all, that we're even interested in the test in the first place, and that takes a lot to really want to do well. You want to like the tests, and they're boring, and they have a bunch, and they don't make sense as far as like, why are you asking me this dumbass question? That's why they gotta do a redo. But I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna play because I think I play better if I don't talk. And this music that I'm listening to sucks some ass. I don't like that song. Hungry. Mm. It's dark. It's the dark chocolate, so I think I'm safe because dark chocolate. I need to have some. It's It's good for iron. When I had my miscarriage and I had to have like a transfusion, I was anemic for a while, so I had to eat a lot of dark chocolate. So I don't like it. Hmm. Oh, no, oh, oh, oh. It was so good. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed eating that dark chocolate. Heck yeah. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Man. Oh. I'm feeling like I'm ready to be done. Man. It sucks though, like, huh? You can't really do anything else, you know what I mean? Like, mm. But really, what's money anyway? But it, an exchange of currency, right? Ugh. Hello, how are you? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. How are you today? Welcome. Happy Halloween to you. Nice. Ugh. Yeah, it's time for bed. I'm ready to go to bed now. Rabbies. Yikes. I, oh, I'm alive. I am alive. That is for sure. Either fortunately or unfortunately. Well, hello to you and your wife. I hope you guys had a good night. Did you have a lot of trick or treaters or no? Being my autistic self, I made sure the light was turned off. Just because if I can't do Halloween the way I want to, which is over the top, I don't want to do it at all. And so I used to, but I built a whole thing. Uh, Christmas. Is it for Christmas? I think it was for Christmas. Like Jack and I did the whole built. I had people that would drive by and take pictures and stuff. But that's how I like to do like big, and I just haven't wasn't able to do that. So I've been married, unfortunately, but that's all right. It's just Halloween. It's just stuff. Ooh, eighth place. Uh, see first you for I'm excited for you. That is, I've always wanted to have my own home. For this year, it'd probably be a little bit weird because my husband and I are getting divorced. So, but don't let that take away from you having a brand new house. And I'm very excited for you, and I hope that you get the biggest, bestest tree that fits in your living room, and that is your most memorable year. Is that is a beautiful tree that fits in there, and then you can fill it up with a bunch of your favorite ornaments and things. And I'm excited for you. I've always wanted to have my own home. I think maybe my next life I'll have it, so that's okay. Well, I'm still renting, but you know what? If it's there, it's in your future. It's gonna happen. And trust me, I rent too, so don't be ashamed of that. But I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you guys, and I hope it works. Everything works out smoothly, and you get everything that you want before Christmas time, and then you can decorate it just like uh, National Lampoon's Vacation. That would be the best. All right, so I'm gonna go to bed. Or well, I should probably eat. I don't think I've eaten very much today, so I'm gonna. I will see you guys